This episode of Queen of the Ratchet is being sponsored by Mask because that's how a lot of you ugly ass hoes are looking these days.
We're also being sponsored by the word scary because a lot of y'all bank accounts are putting fear in my eyes.
I stole your man from you, so ho, get gone, 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 so long. Bitch, you think you're his boo? Well, ho, you're wrong.
So wrong, so wrong, so wrong.
That song is one of our Halloween parodies that Queen of the Ratchet has done. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life.
Did you miss us, bitches?
Better late than never and right in time for spooky season. I'm Coella DeVille from the self-entitled movie Coella. If we were around all the time, we wouldn't give you hoes time enough to miss us. I'm Maleficent from the self-entitled movie Maleficent. Out of all these basic bitter bottom feeders, the only one that deserves a self-entitled movie is me. I'm Ursula from Disney's The Little Mermaid.
Look, I know y'all want a podcast every day, but even Beyonce takes breaks. And yes, I did just compare myself to Beyonce. I'm Medusa from Disney's The Rescuers.
I know a lot of the petty audience is wondering where Tremaine is, but maybe you need to go play catch up before your brain gets messed up. Oh, they don't have to wander anymore. This boss-ass bitch has found her way through the petty brick road into the land of tea and shade. How you hoes doing? Tremaine, you have a lot of audacity showing your face where nobody wants your existence. I said the same thing when I smelt that cheap-ass perfume you had on, coming in here smelling like hot grease and baking soda. Oh, so a bitch want to start a petty warfare. I would put hands on you, but you already look like you got enough raggedy hand-me-downs on your body already, bitch. You know, I'm so glad we dropped the cordial fake act of trying to be friends with one another because I've never liked your asshole. You don't live rent-free long enough in my head for me to have an opinion about you, bitch.
Tremaine, I hate to break it to you, but you trespassing on private property because you are not a member of this cast.
And that pimple on your upper lip is not something you are biologically born with. How about you stop kissing things in the dark and shut the fuck up?
You weren't born with that cheap redness wig you got on. Look, if you want to read people down, I could whip out the encyclopedia, bitch.
Your reeds are tied just like those 2 bags of sacks you call titties, ho. As much as I'm enjoying this unseasoned soap opera, Tremaine, what do we owe the petty pleasure? Maleficent, you switch up faster than a Nintendo Switch. Just the other day, you didn't have anything to do with Coella. And I still don't. I'm a special guest. A check is a check, and I still get a check from Queen of the Ratchet. You need to mind your business, okay? Everybody knows that Maleficent ain't nothing but a Uncle Ruckus in this storyline. Ursula, what you trying to say? I'm saying every melanated skin folk ain't kinfolk, and that would be you, bitch.
Tinkerbell made it real clear to me and Coella that you never had her back.
And why should I? Tinkerbell benefits from being an unseasoned, privileged fairy. I ain't got time for that. But that's my problem with fairies like you, Maleficent. You like to sprinkle your pixie dust when you want to, not when it's needed. That was damn disrespectful what you did to Tinkerbell, bitch. Tinkerbell ain't my damn friend. I don't owe anybody in this room an explanation on why I didn't help out Tinkerbell. If Tinkerbell has something to say, Tinkerbell can come in this room right now and say it. She don't need no bitches speaking up for her. She need to bring her ass in here and speak for her damn self.
But the problem is, Maleficent, anytime somebody try to talk to you, you overrun the conversation.
I don't have to lower my melanated voice to fit your unseasoned supremacy antics.
Does everything have to be about race with you, girl? This has nothing to do with race.
Herpy Puss, why don't you go back to licking Coella's boot instead of my goddamn business, bitch? Because you got a lot to say today, and I'm not having it. Look, I'ma say what I got to say. I don't even mess with Maleficent like that, but Herpy Puss, you need to shut the hell up, bitch. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Everything in fairytale land go back to race, bitch. You benefit and Coella benefits from being white, unseasoned bitches.
No, we benefit because we are the most relatable. Maleficent, you make everything about race and it makes some people uncomfortable.
Look, I ain't trying to take nobody's side, but look, if Maleficent want to talk about race every time she gets on the podcast, that's her goddamn business, Herpy Puss.
See, my problem right now with you, Coella, is you teetering the fence, and I don't like that shit.
Well, to keep it really 100 and real with you, girl, I could give a hot titty fuck what you like right now, because at the end of the day, I said what the fuck I said.
Excuse me, hold up. I need y'all to check up under the chairs, up under the cushions, everywhere in this room, because I don't know who the hell you think you talking to.
See, it's all fine and dandy until Coella turns up on you. What you gonna do now, sidekick? Oh, that's right. Stay in your place and shut the fuck up.
I know I'm late to the party, but it seems like y'all need to stick y'all face in a Bible and not come up for air until the bitterness is out of your body. Oh, sha-na-na-boo-ba. Let's take a break.
Weak ass hoes, just stay in your lane. Listen up, you know I don't play. Talk that shit and you will see. You should not have fucked with me.
That song is off of our Halloween album, Queen of the Ratchet Halloween. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life.
And we're back with a new segment where we're going to answer some of your petty questions. We had a lot of our people off of YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram submit some of their petty questions, and we're going to respond to them.
This ought to be interesting. Listen, if y'all were petty with us, get ready for us to be petty right back.
Our first question comes from Waffles from YouTube. Waffles says, I'm just wondering, how did Snow White die in Queen of the Ratchet? Because Coella has said she was late to her funeral. So how did Snow White die?
Look, I know I'm not really a part of this, but as the evil queen, I would love to answer this question.
All I'm gonna say is crack is whack.
Crack is cheap.
And never do crack.
Or you might end up like Snow White. You can't trust that white girl powder.
Ursula, are you and Hades trying to be a power couple?
We're minding our business and busting nuts. Next question, please.
Congratulations, I'm happy you're happy with my sloppy seconds, bitch.
The only thing sloppy is my head game. Like I said, next question.
Our next question comes from YouTube from Little Miss Goth. To break it down, she asked, do you think I should dump someone who constantly sexualizes me? She also says the person is very discouraging in whatever she says and doesn't take her seriously and makes fun of her for being Latina. Get a restraining order and get him out your life. It sounds unsafe and unreasonable if you ask me.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, should make you feel less than what you are.
Don't let him scare you into ruining your reputation. That's defamation of character. You could sue his ass for something like that. Oh, sha-na-na-boo-ba.
Protect and take care of yourself. You don't need any negative energy around you, okay?
Our next question comes from Constance Brown Howard from Facebook. She asks, is Hercules straight or gay? Because he be giving a down low vibe. Has anybody in the cast been with him? Hello, Scar here. Hate to interrupt, but all I'm going to say is Hercules doesn't like labels. And I don't say that to say that him and I have been together. We're just really, really close. Our next question comes from Autumn Talbot from Facebook. I have a question. What do you do if a man can't get the hint and won't leave you alone after they hurt you?
Get a restraining order and get some pepper spray. Start keeping a record of all the times that he shows up unexpectedly. Keep 911 on speed dial and do not let him in your life ever again.
This is going to be our last question today. Beverly Mosley from Facebook writes, why so much shade? I hope you don't be this harsh in the real world. Beverly, you don't know how petty and shady we can actually be. We stay on 10 100% of the time. If you stay locked and loaded, you never have to look for ammo. Oh, sha-na-na-boo-ba. That wraps up the petty questions for this segment. But if you have any questions, please comment below and we will be sure to get to them. Let's take a break. You can do bad all by yourself. Fucking packed up head shit.
That song is one of the many parodies that Queen of the Ratchet has done. You can listen to that song on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, any musical streaming service you like. Go get your life.
And we're back. I just want to let y'all all know that we are on Apple, Tidal, Spotify, any streaming service that you listen to podcasts, bitch. We're there. Okay?
Not only that, but we also really do have music on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, all these streaming services too.
Longer podcasts means it's going to take more time for them to come out. So yes, we are willing to offer you longer podcasts, but just be clear that they're going to take longer to come out.
With that being said, we really want to thank y'all for supporting the Queen of the Ratchet brand. Let's get this to the next level, bitch. Oh, shanana-boo-ba. I want to end by saying that I'm so sick and tired of this Little Boosie and Little Nas X storyline.
I'm done discussing Boosie, Dave Chappelle, and all these other men that don't look like they use moisturizer.
To my LGBTQIA plus community, don't let these men live rent-free in your head.
We got bigger issues in the black community. Instead of fighting with each other, we should be fighting unseasoned supremacy.
You know what? I know that's right, Ursula. Instead of fighting with each other, let's fight unseasoned supremacy. Let Little Boosie and Dave Chappelle stay ashy and aggravated. It's time for us to take down the unseasoned community. With that being said, we hope that you're following everything that's Queen of the Ratchet. Till next time.